Hey guys, today I'll be playing some, it's not Roblox for once, dude. I'm playing some BeamNG.Drive, and I'm pretty sure this is my first ever BeamNG.Drive video. As you guys know, if you guys watch my streams, I play Beam actually quite frequently, and you guys all love Beam, and when I'm in the chat when I play it. So, you know, I thought might as well, I thought it was about time for me to make my first ever BeamNG.Drive video. In this video, a lot of you guys always ask these questions when I'm streaming, and some of my TikToks as well, bro. You guys want to know how to build static cars and how to build stance cars properly in BeamNG, because as you know, without mods or anything, just stock BeamNG, you can't do that.
Oh my god. Oh, hell no, man.
You get maybe a maximum of like 5 degrees of camber on a car. And yeah, so I'm gonna be telling you guys about the mods, the crucial mods that you guys need, and how to do this, dude. So let's get straight into it. All right, so first thing, there's actually only 2 mods that you need, really. 2 crucial mods. The main one is wide fap. That is what's going to get your cars low and stupid amounts of camber, as much camber as you want. I will have their Discord link down below in the description so you guys join their Discord. Now, once you're in their Discord, by the way, if you join this, don't make a fool out of yourself, all right? Once you join their Discord, go to wide fap download. All you need to do is download this mod and then put it in your Beam mods folder, which if you don't know where that is, the path for it is your C drive. Go to users, your name, you go to app data, you go to local, you go to BeamNG, you do the latest version, and then there's a mods folder in there, or if there's not, you make one, and then you put your mod in there. That is where you put your wide fap. Now, that is the first mod. Now, the second mod that you need is crucial. I guess it's not mandatory, but it's definitely highly recommended by me. It's actually, you can get it on the repo, so it is the D-Trox wheel and tire pack. That is what's going to get you clean, nice wheels, as well as stretch tires as well. Yep, D-Trox wheel pack right here, ladies and gentlemen. There's actually a lot of good wheels in here, and I'm pretty sure they have tires as well. If not, you're going to need the D-Trox stretch tires pack as well. But that's all you have to do. Just go into the repo and search up D-Trox wheel pack, and we should be good to go here. This got a lot of nice wheels. Also got wheels for 4 lug and 5 lug. Now, I don't know if the D-Trox wheel pack actually comes with stretch tires or not. If it doesn't, I'm going to link the D-Trox stretch tire add-on down below in the comments, so you guys can go download from the BeamNG. It's straight from the BeamNG.com, bro. No viruses, bro. I'm not going to do you guys like that. All right, so I'm going to be using the good old Sunburst, little Subaru WRX STI thing, BeamNG's version. This is probably one of the easiest cars to do it too. Some of the cars are kind of buggy and weird, but most of the time they're actually pretty easy. Pretty easy to... Whoops. All right, but it's actually quite simple once you get all those mods installed. Hold on. I'm gonna stop you guys right there. Before we go any further, in the bottom left, you guys can see I got a little suspension debug. I guess you don't need this, but I found this is so helpful for getting exact numbers and getting fitment right. So I'm sure you guys know how to do that if you play this, but UI apps, you go to edit apps, or I guess you can just go add apps, whatever. Advanced wheel debug. Spawn that and put it somewhere on your screen. I just like to use it because I can see how much camber I have and my toe and stuff like that. I can get my alignments and my numbers perfect. I'm gonna be honest, I don't like the new UI. I'm gonna hit the old UI. It's actually pretty simple. So once you have the mod installed, what you're going to do is you're going to head over to your suspension. You're going to go to the wide FAP suspension. You're going to put that on your car, and then I'm going to hit the apply real quick. Once that is on your car, that is going to allow you to get the big tilt and scrape in the ground. Next thing you're going to need is the wide FAP coilovers. I know some cars, it's called the stance coilovers, but most of them it's wide FAP. But that is all you need. Also for the front, you're going to need wide FAP steering as well to get maximum toe adjustment. But look at that right there, ladies and gentlemen. So that's all you need for suspension. Now I'm going to go to the wheels, and I'm going to get some from the D-Trucks wheel pack. Now, ignore all the other wheel mods that I have. But I'm going to go get some from the D-Trucks wheel and tire pack. I'm going to go down here. I'm going to get these, let's see. I'm going to get some of these XT7s. Now, the reason I recommend the D-Trucks wheel pack, well, one, there's some really nice wheels in here. Super clean wheels. The models are actually really nice, too. They're not stinky, fart, whatever. They're actually nice. And second off, another reason, give me 1 second, I'll show you guys one. If you hit the little drop-down menu, obviously you can change the color. Pretty normal. I'm just going to go silver. But you got the wheel size right here, ladies and gentlemen. So, with 3-piece wheels, you can actually go super wide. You can go as wide as 13 inches wide when you have 3-piece wheels, like on a Kupo 5 or whatever other 3-piece wheels that they have with the D-Trucks pack. But I'm going to go 18 by 10. Usually with these, when you're doing big camber, you want just the widest wheel you can possibly fit in there, so you can have the biggest lip, and Fitment is just money, you know what I'm saying? You'll see what I mean here in a second. But look at that. Obviously, we're poking, but obviously, I'm gonna add some crazy tilt, so we're gonna fix that. Stretch tires, obviously, that's crucial. Can't get good Fitment without stretch tires, ladies and gentlemen. I'll tell you that right now. All right, so here comes the fun part, and probably the most tedious part, but I kind of like messing with this part. So, obviously, you have your spring heights right here, and obviously, you can go as low as over here. Now, what I'm gonna tell you, do not go down that low. I have never had a car go where I need to go that low. It's just a super sensitive, like, increment right here, I guess you could call it, and you never need to go that low. But first things first, I'm actually going to mess with the camber first before I do any of that. And like I said, it is a super sensitive increment, so I obviously do not need to go to negative 100 camber like I usually do with stock BeamNG cars. So I'm going to go down to, like, this honestly might be too much. I'm going to shoot for around negative 12-ish. I just realized I put my debug in a terrible spot. All right, so obviously, look at this. So right here, we got it. We got about negative 11, almost 12 in the front, and about negative 15 in the back. See what I mean? This is a very sensitive little adjustment here, so you don't want to adjust too much. Now, obviously, if you do camber before you lower the car, you got to take into account the camber you're going to get when you lower your car, obviously. So I'm going to go for around probably negative 10 up at this height, and yep, here we go. See, this is the fun part, bro. You gotta keep fiddling around with all this stuff until you get it right. We're gonna fix the toe in a second. All right, so see about negative 10. That's good. That's a good ballpark. Next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dump this thing. So usually you want to go to about like 0.1. Usually you want to lower it just a little bit. Like, see, I just went negative 0.05, and this thing's already freaking dumped on the floor, dude. So I'm gonna go probably negative 0.09 all around, and that'll probably get me on the floor about as low as we can get this thing. See, look at that. We were basically on the floor. I'm gonna go a little bit lower. Now, sometimes, depending on the car, it doesn't let you go low. I haven't really figured that one out yet. Sometimes there's like an under tray, or sometimes it's the exhaust, or sometimes I actually think the wheels might be like too close to the body, and it's like hitting the body, preventing the car from going low. But right now, see, we got about negative 12 in the back and negative 10 in the front. So I'm gonna go a little bit more camber in the front to get around negative 12 squared. Look at that. That's about even. It's about even. I'll say that. Now, the toe, here we go. This is the most goofy part. I still have not, I mean, I've mastered it, but, like, just takes me a second to figure out. Oh, look at that. Oh, first try. Look at that. Yo, first try. I got an absolutely perfect alignment in the back, dude. Look at that. Now, sometimes you do have to put your wheel offset out. Well, I definitely got to put my wheel offset out. Where I was getting at was sometimes like, see, look at that. I was at negative 10 when I straightened my toe out. Now I'm at negative 11. Because the wheel was hitting the body because of the camber. So you have to kind of push the wheel out in order to make sure that your wheel is not hitting the body. But there we go. We're at negative 11 in the back. Let me bring this out like another, probably to 0.4, and then I'm going to go a little bit more camber in the back. I want like 12. Look at that. That's like negative 12, and that fitment is, oh, that's probably about as good as we're going to get it. Now let's do the front. Same thing for the front. I'm going to hit him with some toe adjust here. I'm going to go like, I don't know, 14. See if I can get it. See if I can get it good. Now, the rear toe obviously got, oh, okay, wrong way. The rear toe got messed up, but it's negative 0. That's all I care about. That's all I look for. I don't really care. It's good enough. As long as it's not a singular, like, whole number in the first decimal place, then I'm usually good with that. All right, look at that. Front toe, good enough. Now let's bring this offset out crazy. See, this is the good thing about having the super wide 3-piece wheels is I don't have to do as much offset adjustment, but sometimes it's good because the little too wide and they hit the car. Yep, see, I just brought the wheel fitment out and I got a little bit more camber because it was hitting the body. So you just got to kind of fiddle around with that. That's the biggest thing when doing static cars on Beam. You got to really mess with the fitment. Fitment is kind of weird. Got negative 12.5 in the front. Fitment is good. I don't worry about clipping when I turn because I don't care about that. You know what I mean? I mean, that's basically it right there. Also, another thing is if you have like skid plates. I don't have a skid plate, but usually a skid plates kind of prevent your car from being low and your car will literally just drag on the skid plate. If you want crazy sparks, that's one way to do it. But sometimes it won't get you as low, and sometimes exhaust does it too. If I take my exhaust out, this thing's gonna sound like straight butt. But let's just see if it goes lower. It might. I don't know. It looks like it stayed the same. I'm gonna put the exhaust back on so our ears are not. But there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's gonna go see if we can spark up the block. If not, I'm gonna go lower. Now it is really bouncy. Oh, yep. There it is. Oh, yeah. See, we're dumped. Look at that. Look at how low we are, bro. We're scraping the... Oh, look at that. Any little bump, I'm actually sparking. Look at that. It's exactly what we're looking for. Oh, perfect. Now, interior. You can see the sparks coming in through the interior. You can hear it, too, a little bit. Hold on. Bro, I gotta say, the roads in this map are a little too good. I'm not gonna lie, because this thing is dumped on the floor, and I'm barely scraping. Or maybe that means I need to go lower. Here we go. Big bump right here. Check this out. What? Oh, I scraped a little bit. Oh, yeah. See, this is exactly what. Sometimes the cars don't drive straight either. This thing kind of pulls to the left. You got to mess with the steering thing, but honestly, it doesn't really bother me that much, so I just kind of leave it. Oh! That was bad. So, guys, that's literally all you need to make static cars in BeamNG. No more taking out your suspension, having your suspension bugging out, and just go lower every time you hit a bump. You actually got static suspension. I mean, look at the suspension travel. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Doesn't even move. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I just built up my car a little bit, changed the color, some interior stuff, changed it up a little bit. I think this thing actually looks pretty good. But you guys always love when I stream BeamNG, so I thought what better way to do it, or what's not better to, you know, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I thought it was about time for a BeamNG video on the good old channel here, and I thought this was a perfect video on how to build a stance car. You guys are always asking about it. But yeah, like I said, mods all linked down below in the comments. You got the YFAB, which by the way, I have the Discord server because you got to go to the YFAB download in order to get that. But please don't be a nuisance in that server. Just be normal. Just go in there, get the mod. That's all I ask. Don't be weird, please. Just be normal. Got the D-Trucks wheel pack, which I actually seen the repo, so you guys just got to search that up. But I'm also going to put the stretch tire add-on down below in the comments, just in case it doesn't come with one already, because I actually don't know if it does. But ignore my tint, bro. I'm literally fishbowling to the max through my windshield and my rear window. I don't know why. My tint mod was not really working. I couldn't tint both these windows for whatever reason. I don't know why, but I'll fix that. If anybody plays BeamNG and you guys have a Nardi steering wheel add-on or some sort of steering wheel add-on, please let me know. I love the BeamNG wheels, but bro, I want a Nardi wheel, bro. I want a Nardi wheel so bad. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I thought this would be a great video for the first BeamNG video on the channel, but let me know what you guys think, and let me know if you guys helped you, let me know if this video helped you down below in the comments. But yeah, boys, I appreciate every single one of you watching today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya!
Nobody gonna give it to you, gotta go out, grab yourself, get rich for a duck, collect it, scratch it, flip it, man, stay at